So yeah, there you go. So look, this is going to be mute. It's going to go, you know, it'll be fine in a couple of weeks. It'll be fixed, but it just shouldn't be released like that. I mean, it's not a me problem, is it? It's not a you problem either. It's a their problem. Really, $70? But it's all down to this amazingly modeled, study level 3D cockpit that allows you to really fly the 737 in your own home.
Nevertheless, grave danger, I fear, in his training.
That button. Continue. Make it a nice smooth look. Right there. A lot of pressure here. it. I took this during Discord, and I'll have some odd random stream during the week, and I'll see you then, folks.
Yeah, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
We will certainly make some buttons with special goodbye there, folks. See what happens. See, it's climbing all over the place. Another crash in right, those buttons. It's time for us to sign off. I think she wants a treat. Do you want a treat with the buttons? Do you want a treat? Okay, just look at me until I actually get off the seat. Excellent, folks. Pleasure as always. Me too. See you next time.
And we're back. Greetings, everybody. I hope you're all having a good week. It's the beginning of the week for the stream, folks. Tuesday, and I've just realised I forgot to go and get the treat for buttons and have it stuck into my pocket. Now she ain't going to leave us alone, folks, until I get the treat. Oh dear. So anyway, I hope you're having a good week. It's going to be a good week. It might be a bit rainy over here, but don't worry about that. That's just comes and goes, you know. We're flying Aer Lingus. We're going from Cork to Belfast. The reason is a very good reason why we haven't done that already, and that's purely because it's just a think of the route. You'd think I would have flown all over Ireland by now, but I haven't. So we're going to do a quickish one. Oh yeah, treat, of course. It's a quickish one. It's been a long day for me today, so I'm in my head at the minute. I'm going to go one. What's up? Oh, it's coming up now very quickly. Buttons. So in my head, I'm kind of very tired. So I'm going to go one way. I'm not going to do a comeback, but you know, if that has changed in the past, I'll do, oh, the hell, this is great fun, and I'll go back. So for the moment, it's going to be a one-way trip to Belfast. I know it's terrible. So I welcome everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Now, if you don't mind, I hate doing this. Buttons, you're going to have to wait. I tell you what, you're going to have to suffer, Buttons, because you've had a good yeah, you're not suffering, but you're just hungry. So we're going to have to wait. So let's get up to taxi, and then I'll go and we'll do a treat for producer Buttons, okay? Unless you get... Will I give a treat for producer Buttons now? Just so cute. You can't deny the cuteness, folks. I'm just going to get the chat up here for YouTube because I don't have the chat up and I can't see it. Most of you during the week are on YouTube. So I'm just going to move that across there. Oh, hello, Buttons. I'm going to get the chat here. So let's get up. Let's have a vote here. Brendan Berry's with us. Hi, Grupper. Glad to see you're back in the bus. Yeah, we're going to swap it around now. One day in the Airbus, one day in the 737, and keep switching back and forth, you know. So let me get up what I see, because Buttons is just going to distract the hell out of us, right? So I'll be back in exactly 14 seconds. 14 seconds, folks. Buttons says please wait. Come on, Buttons. Come on, we're going to get your treat. So that's the first item on the checklist is a treat for producer Buttons. There you go, producer Buttons. Oh, there you go. That's right. As customary, drop all the... This is a flight sim channel, not a doggy channel, Buttons. That's it. It's all gone. Can I have my paw back? Thank you. Okay, right. I'm going to go now. Anyway, Brendan Berry, hey how. So, not many this week. I know, it's the middle of the week. Let's get into the cockpit and get started, shall we? It's raining, of course. Now, let's double check something, okay? I always go, we can do real time now and live weather. So we're going to do both now because the clocks have changed, as you well know. So live weather and real time, folks. Okay, let's get this thing sorted out. Park and brake. Park and brake is set on. Great, happy days. The windshield wipers and all that pre-cockpit stuff they do in the real world, but we don't have to worry about that. Park and brake. The checklist kind of slows me down a little bit. Let's just go forward. While I'm up here, we're going to get the external power which is available. I'm going to switch on the fuel pumps here. I'm going to get the APU on. 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. You've got to wait for a little bit, you know, before it'll start. Let's get the crew oxygen supply on. Batteries are on. That's all good for start, okay? So while the passengers are boarding, Let's put on the the emergency exit signs for the passengers, which is here. Alright, good. Let's get some lightage going, because we all like a little bit of lightage. We need that eye candy, folks, you know. That eye candy has to happen. Well, it's going to be interesting to see if I get confused between the Airbus now and the 737. You'll know. You'll know it. You'll know it when you see it, you know. There's more lights down here. PDF's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's put those on there. Now, one thing I didn't do is align the the navigation system. 1, 2, 3. I switched them on and then off, so it's instant. Good. Let's go to check this parking brake chocks. Yeah, GPU is connected. Throttle is. I've already checked that before we started the stream. Always check your physical controls, you know, so that you get to the details. Batteries are on. Yeah. Generator switches on by default. Now, I'd like to put my eyes where the generators are. Where are you? You see, that's one of the things that generators. Okay. We're on anyway. Oh yes, of course, there we are. Okay, good. Let's put the AP bleed on, because we need that. Let's not forget about that. Where are you, AP bleed? I always have a problem finding that. I'm just extra cautious, because there is engine bleed here, and you might have a habit of pressing that. There's the AP bleed there on. ADRS, we've just done that. Display panels, set brightness, we just did that. Nav lights to own. Safety belts on with the smoking and all that sort of stuff on as well. Let's get the nav lights on. We'll have the dome on to dim there. Where are you? Beacon light should be on. The strobe light should be as where it is. We'll put the wing lights on for shits and giggles. And we'll leave that off. Nav lights is what. Oh, it's here. Nav logo. There we go. Landing gear lever is down. Flaps are set. Well, we've no hydraulics set for the flaps. Spoiler. Flaps are up. Spoilers are retracted. Yes, they are. Fuel quantity check. We're going to load the flight plan now in a second. Fast safety belt sign, no smoking signs, ground, check the weather, de-ice and transponder. Let's do the FMC then. Emergency exit lights, FMC. Departure briefing doors. Okay, so let's load up the flight plan. So into the Fenix here, and let's load up the mass and balance and the fuel and all that kind of stuff, which actually Fenix do much better than PMDG, I have to tell you. Much less hassle with this guy here. So we got it all here. Happy days, I'm delighted. Let's just get the departure here. QNH is 1028. I'll just hit the B button. That'll give us 1028. Oh, what's this? What is this? 1028. Let's just check. We have live weather here. Live weather is on. Right. It's giving me 1028. Just hit the B button again. No, it's not giving us 1028 here. So if I go move that and press B, it's 1007, 1028. Let's check the real world weather, shall we? And it should be 1028. So I'm using my app, which is called Aero Weather, one word. Cork. QNH in Cork is 1007. So flight sim is correct. I wonder. Alright, let's set the arrival here. Yeah, that's fine. So somebody seems to be out of kilter there, folks. So QNH is 1007 once, twice, and thrice. 4 times. Excellent. Great. Oh man. Let's get the mass and balance here. Mass and balance. First, actually, let's go down here and load the flight plan and down here. So, this is where the confusion is going to start, folks. FMC. Yep. GPS prime. Great. Nav car upgrade, fine. Let's go to. Just forgotten already. Bear with me. See? That's the danger. There we go. So it's init, of course. Init. Init request. Takes a second. Please load. Please don't do anything strange, Mr. Airbus. Come on. Oh, thank God. Flight number, we put it as 01 there. That'll do. We'll do Ryanair 5 in the cost index. Our cruising level today, as per SimBrief at least, is flight level 240. So 24,000 feet. 240. Boom. Temperature looks about right. Happy days. Great. Wind. Request the wind. Let's do that. Very nice. Takes a second, I suppose, like in the real world. There we go. Happy days. Next phase. Great. Request to wind here. Do you have to do it only once? Don't know. I'm doing it again now anyway. So I got all the winds. Happy days. Uplink. Insert. Great. There's a flight plan. Okay, so we're going from Cork. There is a sit from Cork we've got. So let's hit on Echo India Charlie Kilo. We are going to go to our departure. We're going to select runway 16, which is where we're departing. And we're going to use the Tismo departure. Tismo 1CR. There we go, that's it. And insert. Now, here's the thing. There is no approach. There's no standard instrument arrival for Aldergrove, but apparently the runway 17 is active. Let's hit that, and we're going to have to make it up. Because it is in the real world. You know, in the real world it is vectored. You know, you'd be vectored mostly. Okay, so let's check that, shall we? Let's check that. We will go to plan mode, just the same as the 737. We leave it at 40 miles out. We will hit the what was it? It's not step because that's 737. These arrows. Boom, boom, nope, boom, boom. Oh, we have problems. What's going on here? There we go. Right, we're on our way. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's up arrow, not the down arrow. Now there is a brake here. There is a brake there. Let's have a look here. It doesn't seem to be. That's interesting. Let's just get some information here. Waypoint. No, I don't want a waypoint. I want airports. But there it is there. Why are we going past? So it might be even an issue. I think what it's doing is it's coming up here and we just can't see. It's going here and back again. So I'm going to go direct from as AB Sun to CF17. Right, so I'm going to go direct. Let's change that. It looks awful confusing. Do you know what we'll do actually? On the way we'll add a waypoint. We'll add a waypoint because that's too short anyway. So we want to come from up here. We'll add a waypoint up here and introduce it into Charlie Foxtrot 17. And that will fix that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do if I can remember, of course. Let's pull the old set up our artificial horizon. Giving line emergency doors. APU has already started. APU bleed. Good. I did that already. Let's just check the APU here just to be sure. Yeah. No. No, APU bleed isn't running. Fault. The APU didn't kick up. Fuel auto feed fault. Maybe I was a little bit late putting the fuel on there, folks. Or early. Let's put the master on again. Wait 3 seconds. Boom. You see, to double check. I think I put that on first and then the fuel perhaps. I'll have to look at the replay, but that's my guess. Battery 1 or 2 ain't it? I thought they were on. Peculiar. Now it's kicking off now. It's kicking off now. APU generator on, check faults. Now the generator on, check faults is down here, isn't it? Yep. Where is the faults? Won't give us anything yet. Did we get to the like button? If you're kind of Argo Star Gravy, Grips and Co. Yep. Greetings to you. Greetings to you. Thrust levers are idle, engine area clear, fuel pump switches on, which they are. Let's get the APU, just wait for a sec for the APU, as you can see from behind there. Let's get out of here before we lose the golden air, you know? Let's get going. You know? Okay, APU is good, and it's available. Happy days. An APU bleed is on, let's double check that again. It's not, APU bleed is on, great. Mode selector. And let's get pushed back now. The doors are away. Let's get all the chocks and cones and stuff away from us. Let's go. Oh, I haven't done the mass and balance yet. Okay, fair enough. Load aircraft. Instant. That's all it does, really. That's all it did. Boarding complete, and let's go to the master balance down here. Next page. So your fuel weight is 59.6. I always round it up. 59.6. 59.6. And C of G is at 31.2. 31.2. That's in the box. Block fuel will come from the flight plan. Come on. There we go. Confirm block. That's good. We've got all our stuff and things. Good. Got a trip with not quite. That's it there for the moment. Let's go performance now. Let's get our V-speeds. Our V-speeds will be in the departure performance. Cork, we're taking off runway 16. Surface is going to be wet. Flap config, we always have one flap. Force toga. No, we've got 2100 meters, that's fine. Anti-ice will be off, packs will be on. Load that up, load the weather. 1028 here is giving me, that's not right at all. And calculate. So it's a little bit out of sync there, simply for some reason. 117, 140. 117, 140. 140. And our trim will be on our flex to temp. Flex to temp is 57, trim is down 3. 57. Flaps 1. Down 0.3. Good. Looks nice. The rest is good. And we'll worry about the arrival when we're in the cruise. So that's it. That's all the flight plan. Okay, let's get pushback going here. So we're going to go down to ground, get rid of the chocks and cones, otherwise you ain't going to be moving anywhere. Get rid of the GPU because the APU is on. Chocks and cones. Close the doors, please. Let's rock and roll and go to pushback. Connect the tug, please. There we go. Tug's coming up. There he is. We want the tail to, let's get rid of plan mode here and go to 10 miles out. We want the nose to the left, my left. So let's start the pushback. Let's take the brakes off. That will be handy. And let's start the engines here. Let's go to crank mode, and we'll start engine number 2 first. APU bleed is on. Let's start the turn. No, wrong arrow. Wrong arrow. Engine is kicking off. There we go. Volume very low here. There we go. Now I can hear it. There's something up there. Stop the pushback. Stop. Go away, Tuck. Go away, Tuck. It's not fast enough for me. Brakes back on. What's going on with those engines there, folks? What's on crank, no wonder. Oops! Haven't done that before. Do you know? It doesn't like that. So let's restart then. Didn't like that at all. Fuel pumps are on. I think I hit it in crank mode there, and I'm going to start. Ignition start and engine number 2. Let's try that again. No, there goes N2. It's flying like a lunatic. Let's have a listen to those. Didn't get sleepy dogs. Or the cranky dogs. Come on. There we go. Does take a little bit. There was an update, I think. Oh no, there wasn't actually enough for this one. There we go. I bumped up the sounds a little bit. Recaps with this evening. Still grounded, he says. Downloading hundreds of GBs at about 15 megabits per second. 3 days, no end currently in sight. I know, it's frustrating, Redcap. Thomas Wedbury. Thomas, greetings. Welcome. Join us. Join us, Thomas. We're on the North European server. You can join us anytime. We've got Discord going, and it's all free. There's no paywall, of course. Just join us and, you know, have a bit of fun. Let's start up engine number 2 now. The second engine, I mean. Jesus. Pretty dangerous there saying things like that, believe it or not. It's like, you know, like saying, make sure you start the right engine. Is that the right engine? Or the correct engine, they mean. Do you know what I mean? That terminology is very important in aviation. And I'm after making that mistake there. We're starting engine number 1 now, and that's kicking off. I miss Yankee Dogs, what a bummer. There we go. I've got engine number 2 kicking off now. Let's get the taxi lights on. Let's get the nose light onto taxi. They can stay off. I'm going to turn off lights on. Stroke and go to auto. That's all fine there. Now that the engines are started, we can get rid of the APU. Just wait till number 1 is available. So mode selector, just go to the checklist there, generator switch on. Let's get that going. There we go, number 1 is available now. We don't need the APU, but we do need the generator is on. Now where's the damn generator? What if it's... Just need to identify things here. There's the generator switches there. So they're on. Generator 1 and generator 2. APU generator. Great. Okay, so we can switch off the APU now. We don't need that. And also, don't forget to switch to normal mode. Very nice. Should be in crank on takeoff. Like the 737. Let me know if you know. Fuel flow, check, that's fine. Fuel flow's down here. Fuel. There we go. There we go. Good. Hydraulic pump switches. They're already on, but I won't put my eyes on them already. I want to put my eyes on them. I know they're already lit. They're there. I just need to get... You see, it's odd now because the I haven't done this for a few weeks now. That's on the pumps now. There we go. Pumps are on. Did that in the very beginning. APU off mode, select on for normal, which you did, and probe window heat is on auto. There's the icing again. So that's why I'm going to be flying one at the Airbus and then the next day the 737, so I'll get to know them both. But probe window heat, where are you? Jesus. Come on. That's a danger. Just go. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's looking. So it's looking. There we go. It's auto, so that'll be on, right? But it's we don't need that there. The probe window heat is on by default. It's auto, effectively. Heading indicator, altimeter set. Okay, so we're going to go up to 24,000 feet. I'm going to set that rudder to 24,000 feet. Not 50,000 feet or 49,000 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, good, good. 24,000 feet and everything's good. Both flight directors are on. All I have to do now is hit the autopilot button once we're up. Let's put the constraints on. Happy days. Sound instruments are set. Radios, and we'll worry about that in the way about the radios and avionics. Now, of course, in an Airbus, you have to have everything prepped for an immediate return. But we haven't done that because we're simming. Auto brake, elevator trim, good. So auto brake set for rejector takeoff. Where are you? It's here. That would be to max. That's about it. And we set our flaps. Flaps goes down to setting 1. There we go. Flaps going. It's going to be evening approach now into Aldergrove. Let's go. Let's go, folks. We're all set to go. Let's rock and roll, shall we? Let's go. Adding a little bit of power. Brakes are off. Adding a little bit of power now. We'll have a look at the takeoff config. Spoilers, it says arm. Spoilers armed. There we go. It's going to be interesting between the two what mistakes I made. I was looking for the de-icing where the 737 was. Oh, I think trying... that's the wrong way. I think effectively flying one day and the other the next. You know, you just get to know about everything just by looking at it. Now, here's the difference between kind of knowing and not knowing at all. Now, I know this is the same, and I'm not a real Airbus pilot, but from flying the little things is the fact. If you were to ask yourself, right, where's the de-icing on the Airbus? You need to know a picture in your head. Now, I'm not too sure if I could do that now. That's how much you got to know it. Like, seriously. So, and now I'm looking here, my brain's just going, yeah, there's the icing here. Do you know? Because I've been prompted. You see, I've been prompted. Oops, I flicked something on there, didn't I? This is what's happening. So, you know, you'd have to describe it. It's above the lights, see the exit LT, you need to know exactly where it is and all that kind of stuff without having to thinking about it. Think about it. Look at the shoes. How many when you wear your shoes, how many holes are there in your shoes for your shoelaces? You don't know. You know, it's not important, but that's... Anyway. Let's get ready for departure. Engines. Taxi checklist. Yeah, we'll just get on there. An elevator trim. Let's get the controls here. An elevator trim here. Elevator trim. Controls I'm looking for. Here is the controls. Flight controls. That's it. So you can just all your controls here. And we said down 3, didn't we, for the trim? The trim is here. Down 3. 0.3. There we go, and it's roughly given it to us here. It's 0.3. That's it. Predicted wind shear, we need that on. We've no weather radar. We hit the constraint button again, and we're all good. Let's put the transponder onto TA only, and sorry, the transponder. There we are. That's it. And let's rock and roll, folks. Come on. My throttles are over here. Can't see that hand. Lights coming on. Entering the runway. Get your safety brief in there, miss.
Ladies and
before we
gentlemen,
go.
on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures to remind you
Backup
of
saying
possible
selecting right
horrific
engine
deaths during this
chronically
flight.
illustrated in the airplane.
There
We
are
have
6
clearance,
emergency
Clarence.
exits
Roger.
on this aircraft.
Roger.
Take
Also
a
Vector
minute
Victor
to
in the
locate
airplane,
the
maybe,
exit
yes.
closest to you. When you are
Yes.
intoxicated, please
we
refrain from
got a bit
opening
stuck, which is
emergency
nice.
exits during your possible drunk
Come
episode
on.
during this flight. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen mask will drop down from about your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose. Pull the strap to tighten it in. If you are traveling with the children, make sure
Left off.
that your oven mask in the first before helping your irritating loud child.
Line up, please.
If you are unable due to
Line up.
intoxication, you will pass out and suffocate in an orderly
50, okay,
fashion.
50%.
In the unlikely event of emergency landing and evacuation,
Everything's green.
leave your carry-on items behind. Live routes
Start the
and
clock.
located
Come
below
on,
your
computer,
seat,
start the clock. I'm
and
running out of runway.
emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit. Please be aware, if you are
No, we don't have anything,
intoxicated, you will be
objective to
unable
takeoff,
to
something as
carry
well.
out any of these instructions. This also makes sense to us for some reason. Thank you.
Something's up somewhere. Something is amiss. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe it's something I never noticed before. Okay, let's go full power. Ah, there we go. Okay, we've learned something new. That doesn't come up. See, it has manual thrust. I want... there we go. Thrust set. Thrust set to climb. Oh no, it should be on. Sorry, I got the wrong detent there. There we go. Man, flex 52 SRS, runway nav, and auto throttle's blue, and we're creeping up past 80 knots now. A little bit forward than the stick I should have had there, and then released at about 100 knots now. Thereabouts, and off we go. Oh, it's very ruddery, and there's a car on the runway. Death, and V1 to rotate. Didn't call out there, which is annoying. It's a bit of a wind there. Positive rate, gear up. Let's hand fly it for a little bit. And actually, we want to look at the EICK, you know. Autopilot on. Autopilot 2 on. We got a bit to go to... We've got a bit to go. There we go. Let's have a look at the departure there. It's a very steep climb angle, isn't it? It's a very powerful aircraft. decluttering. Yeah, we're going to have an interesting... Oops. We're going to have an interesting arrival if that's the case. We'll soon find out with the weather. A little bit hazy in Watford, or in Cork there. Very good. Let's get those flaps up. Not quite. Not quite with the flaps. Climb lever 1500 feet. Going a little bit past that because we're looking outside again. And we're good. We're going, folks. We're going. All I gotta do is disarm the spoilers. I'll let it accelerate a little bit before I finish off. Runway turn lights off. Nose light off. That should run on takeoff there. Well, accelerate please to 180 at least. Transition is 5,000 feet here in Cork, folks. So that's a little bit of change to standard barrel. There you go. So I'm going to get used to flying this now and the 737, which will be interesting. I'm hoping it won't cause too much confusion. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure it won't. Okay, now we can start taking the flaps up. Oh yeah, which one? Which controller is it? Which controller is it, folks? You know, that's my hands are going everywhere. Because I got one over here for the 737, and I got one over here, the other side, down here. Oops, down here. You can't see it though. All over the shop. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, anything we got to do? Oops, sorry. Wrecking your head there. No. There we go. All right. So after takeoff checks, spoilers are disarmed, flaps are up, and gear is up. No lights, and we've got our landing lights off. Takeoff checks complete. Takeoff checklist. Thrust, brakes, yeah. 100 knots, yeah, we've done V1, V1, VR, V2, we've pitched, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Positive rate of climb, gear up, yeah, we've done that. Flaps are up, spoilers disarmed, landing lights as required. Climb out checklist, thrust levers, climb descent, yes they are. Autopilot engaged, taxi lights off, yes we've done that. Altimeter 5,000 feet, which we've just passed now, so we're going to switch to standard. Pull to standard, there we go, once. Twice. And I'm going to leave this one as standard QNH, these two here. Now we're going to go up to 10,000 feet. I'm going to switch off the lights. That's the takeoff checklist complete at least. There we go, folks. We're on our way. Do we have a long... it's going to be a quick flight. I've got to be on top of things here, as you well know. We have... Is it Prague? Oh, no. It's flight plan down here. 216 miles to go, which is not so bad. Japino, welcome. He says, even Gripper, have you set the turbulence to realistic? It's not set by default in SU12. It's the latest option in assistance options piloting. Let's show everybody where that is, because I didn't think about Japino. Let's hit escape, it'll pause the sim. So we're going to go in, I presume, into general options. Where is that? It's not set by default. It's in the assistance options. Okay. Assistance. Here. Piloting. This is all new, you see. Auto assist joke. No. Turbulence low. Let's have a read of that. So this is a new thing. Thank you, Jampino, for reminding me, actually. Do you know? Turbulence is low. Adjust whether you want to experience realistic turbulence throughout a flight. When this option is set to realistic, turbulence is simulated to accurately intensity of the current altitude. So just set it to high. Realistic. There you go. Anything else there? Helicopter cyclic. Don't do helicopters yet. Great. Yes. Thank you very much, Jalpino. You are a hero. Thank you very much. A round of applause to Jalpino, please. Right. Buttons is also quite pleased. Thank you, Jalpino. Good on you. Thanks for contribution to the channel. So we got that set. And also there's something missing, folks. Isn't there a little bit of music? I've got to play around with the music now and get some of that. There's some shite music in there. You know, not too loud, but leave it about here. I'm leaving it at 15. If it's too loud, let me know. Right. Some Brandon Phillips at the squeaking. Some Brandon Phillip. Greetings and salutations. I really should be looking way ahead there. Look at that. Do we have any indications? Where's the chopper climb? We got our chopper descent. Great. Now, we have a problem. We have a problem. I got to concentrate now, immediately. This is a quick flight. I'm going to go to plan mode here. I'm going to switch to 20 miles. Let's go to 41st. And let's step it up here. Let's go to flight plan. And let's have a look down here. I'll tell you why now in a second. That approach won't do. Right, it's not going to bring us in. Right, so what I want to do is I want to create a waypoint of about here. Because I think what it's done is it's bring us up here and then just turn around and back in. No way that's going to happen. It's not going to happen. So I want to put a waypoint up here at, say, heading 300. So let's just think about this, right? I'm writing down the waypoint from Charlie Foxtrot 17. And I want it to be about 330 degrees at 7 miles. So can I remember this? Because it's different to the 737. So what I do... Oh, there's a discontinuity. Happy days. Oh. Maybe that's our problem. I didn't see that discontinuity. Let's clear that. Well, that's a bit better. That's a bit... Okay, fine. But still... It takes us over the runway. We do a massive turn here. And that's messy as hell. I don't want to do that. So what happens if I had a point up here? Let's go and C17. No, it's taking me now. Back up, back up. There's C17 there. Gotta think quickly here. Come on. I have to go all the way again. Really? Really? Jesus. Up. That's Aldergrove. I think, let me see here. I think it'll be okay. It was just a discontinuity. It is not the best. I just can't remember this short time how to add a waypoint. I don't want to mess it up either. That's C17 and then it's this one here. C17 and then FF17. That's FF17. So C17. So if I had an waypoint... Yeah, let's try it if we can do it. I'm going to call it grip. I remember I had confusion with this before. Where are we? We're climbing past 18, 19, almost 19,000 feet now. Let's get the belts off here. Didn't do that thing there. That's why you have two people on board. Let's get the passenger sign, safety belts off, and let them wander around.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may realize your safety
so
belt
grip.
and scramble around the cabin now. We'll be passing out alcohol shortly. Please order more than just one drink at a time.
Before CF17.
The toilets are also ready
here.
for use while you left each two now to the
place
gate
is
beyond us. Thank you.
CF17. That's the place. Bearing is going to be 330. And 7 miles. Enter. In here. Which one? It's got to be the closest one. Yeah, it's this one. Boom. Store. Okay, I don't know about this delete all. I don't know what I want to do there, right? So I think it's stored in the script. So we've stored our waypoint. Now let's insert the waypoint. Go to flight plan. We gotta go up again here again. Well, where are you? Where are you? Come on. There it is, CF17. I want to put grip before that. IP. Put it here. Yes. There'll be discontinuity, that's fine. Enter. So there's grip there, exactly where I wanted it up here, a little bit past. 300. Exit's working. Now get rid of the discontinuity. Ah, it's moved it on me again. I've no time for this. Copy him. Oh no, hang on. It's not like the 737. You just clear it. Enter. And we're done. Okay, so now takes us over Aldergrove. We're going to turn around to grip. I know it'll take a while, but we're going to make CF17, so we've got a longer final. It's a little bit more time. That's all I wanted. I've done it. So we've added a waypoint. Yeehaw, folks. Happy days. Where are we? We've got 187 miles to go. We're 24,000 feet. So that's be safe there and use the old machine. 72, exactly. 72 nautical miles. We have to descend. We're just reaching our cruising altitude now. We've got over 100 miles to wait, so now we are all ready for a little bit of a break. Well, for me. So just so we reach our altitude, we sorted out our approach. Let's go back now to arc mode. And we're all happy, fat, dumb and happy, folks. Let's hit the flight plan, bring us back to where we are, and everything's fine. If you don't use it, you lose it, folks, is the issue, isn't it? Do you know? If you don't use it, you lose it. I'm just going to switch off my camera just for the moment. Just so I can have my tasty beverage. I can't let you know what I'm drinking. I can't let you know what tasty beverage I'm consuming. You know? Now I can have a look at the comments. So I've got outside and see some eye candy. This lovely evening. We are. Let's see if I can recognise. There's the coast over there. Oh, there's Dublin. Is that Dublin? Yeah. That's Dublin here. I can just barely. Yeah, I don't know if you can make it out. There's Hotel. There's the River Liffey. And to prove that to you, so we're passing Dublin. And to prove that to you, the V button here. Oh. Oh, you're incorrect. I have been foiled. I was looking down here, wasn't I? Ooh, jumping to conclusions, folks. Oh, I can't see the ship coast now at all. No, that's got to be Arklow then. Courier sir. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's increase the camera speed. Let's have a look. Let's get rid of the... There we go. Let's set us right. Let's go see what we're looking at. I think that might be Arklow now. That's bizarre. Just gonna go and have a look here for my own benefit. Wexford! You dumbass. That's Wexford. So... Wow, okay, so I was wrong. I'll admit, I'm happy to admit I was wrong. Do you know what that's called? And I knew it as I said it. Don't jump to conclusions. I knew it as I said it. I thought I could take a guess. That's Wexford Town there. I identified this outcrop here as Hotel, see? And that's something you want to avoid doing that. So that's Wexford, not Dublin at all. Confirmation bias, folks. That's what that's called. Confirmation bias. We're actually looking at Wexford. We're looking at Dublin's up here. Well, it's going to take us over Dublin. And then up. Let's zoom out. Yeah, so there's no need to go over Dublin. Right? There's no need at all. But we do it for shits and giggles. That's a very common mistake. For now. And as you know, I like to jump to conclusions in the sim to see how that works, because that's exactly what happens. Fascinating. Good stuff. We're going to enter the destination data. Well, first we're going to say hello to everybody in the comments. Panini, Pepin 23. Hey ho, Pepin, how you doing? On Twitch there. Our first chat there today on Twitch. Most people are on YouTube, but Pepin, welcome. Pepin, are you simmer? What's going on? Tell us. Join us, Pepin. Join the dark side. Join us and hit the join button. Are you somewhere there, Pepin? Can we help you out? I'd like to. We're looking for newbies. You know? Everyone at the stream thought we had to fly the Airbus, as much as I know now at the moment anyway. Which is nice. Now coming up to Dublin. It's a bit obscured by cloud, but, you know. So we have 141 miles to go, so no panic. Let's get rid of the flight controls here. Do I have the constraints on? I do. Let's check the Q&H in Aldergrove. Let's see if it matches up. Okay, so let's go to my flight. Let's go to the weather in Aldergrove. 005. Let's check the real actual weather, folks. I'm looking up an app called Weather here. Echo Golf Alpha Alpha. Q&H is indeed 1005. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's very rude of me. That's very, very rude. I need to stand by as Q&H is your destination for the moment. The weather in Aldergrove is as follows. Echo Golf Alpha Alpha is the EICK identifier for Aldergrove. It's issued on the 28th of 1820 Zulu. It's auto-generated the weather. This is the winds, really. It's 204 knots. Visibility is 10k or more. What a bummer. Few at 2,500 feet, broken at 3,600 feet. So it's going to be clear, which I don't like. I like, you know, I like the shit weather. Well, what can you do? Temperature's 12, Q&H is not... Sorry, temperature's 12, dew point is 9, the Q&H is 1005. What's the pressure today? Now there's Hotet. That's Dublin. You see the same as Wexford? See confirmation bias there? You see? Got myself out there. I rarely fly this high. I never flew. No, I don't fly this high. 10,000 feet is the highest I've gone. Because you need oxygen over 10,000 feet when you're legally required to have oxygen over 10,000 feet. Which I would recommend. You know, I wouldn't be flying an airplane without oxygen now, to be honest with you. So there's Dublin. And now you can see why I'm like, oh yeah, that's Dublin. Well, that's what happens. There's the Aviva Stadium, there's the Pigeon House chimneys there. And Dublin Airport's over here. There's Dublin. Dublin Airport. There's our cat there. There's Dunleary Harbour. Dunleary Harbour down there. There's Bray. I don't recommend going to Bray. There is Greystones, the harbour in Greystones. And there's Newcastle Airfield down there somewhere. Don't worry about that. So that's all the stuff I could recognise there. Over Dublin. Over Dublin. Happy days, folks. Now, I don't know if they fly from Cork to Dublin. Sorry, from Cork to Aldergrove. I'm sure they do, right? I'm sure they do. I'm sure they get a 737 or an Airbus from Cork to Aldergrove. I don't know. But here's the funny thing. You're better off driving. You know? You're better off driving, folks. Sometimes you know, if you go down to Cork Airport, you're going to be waiting around. You're going to drive there, first of all. You're going to wait for ages. You're going to go security for ages. By the time you get in the airplane, you would have gotten there in the car. But then you get to the other side, then, you know, drive. Sometimes driving is better. But no, I don't know. You know, says the climate people. Recap says, evening all, just left Cork. Excellent. Geez, the music's loud. Okay, the music's loud. Thank you, Redcap. So I'm going to go back to 10. So that's 10. That's where I had it at, and I don't like that song. I got to delete some of these songs here, folks, so I'll just go forward. I don't want the singy things, you know, I want ambient music. It doesn't tell me what I'm actually listening to. I can't delete it in the list. So I'll have to figure that out. No, that's another wordy song. I'm looking for ambience, folks. Ambient music only. So, how does that sound now? Let's just go up a little bit here. Thomas, you still with us? Thank you also, Japino, for that. Brandon Phillips with us. Japino's with us. Johnny C is with us just off Cork. Red Cap, that music was loud. Is it okay now? Red Cap says, got the high-speed ferry over and had a golf weekend in Hope many moons ago. Oh yeah, high-speed ferry. Is there not to Hope? Okay, cool. Yeah, the ferries are better. I'd rather get a ferry if I'm going on holidays again. Really. I just... it's adventures when you're younger to go on a jet. I understand that entirely. I've had enough of them now. It's just at the airports, just turn me off. Especially Dublin. Now what they're doing at Dublin Airport, folks, is you know, those of you in the UK, what's going on over there is crazy. With these, what they've got, smart towns and all that nonsense. When you go to Dublin Airport, if you're going to drop someone off, no, fiver. Yoink. You know? It's getting crazy, folks. Now, let's get ready for our approach, shall we? Let's fill up our computer here. First of all, let's get our altitude down and check our minimums. Let's go to Navigraph charts here. No, I didn't want that to happen, please. Windows, stop trying to be overly smart. We are going to Aldergrove. Echo Golf Alpha. Okay. We're coming into runway 17. Good. There's that little nip you saw there in the flight plan, so I extended it. And our minimums are 406 at descent height. We want to come down to 2,500 feet. And the radio for nav, change here. Nav is going to be 110.9. That should be in the system. And let's check all that. I'll just move that window there. It's going to disappear on you anyway. Okay, so let's get ready to rumble. Let's go to RAD now first of all. 110.9 is set, and our approach course is 164 and 164. That's good. I'm happy with that. Great. That'll do for me. Let's go to phones. Yeah, phones. Cruise. Next, descents managed approach. So Q&H was, I said 1005. 1005. Yeah, that's all right. 1005. Temperature 12. Which is 12. Wind says 205 at 7, is it correct? No, it's 204. 204. Transition level is 6,000 feet, or by EICK. Approach speed is 138. I like to, we'll just put it at 140 for shits and giggles. Barrow. We want Barrow, the minimum, as I said, was 2,500 feet. Barrow. So we're going to get a call out for minimums at 114 knots. Landing config is full flaps, full, done. Happy days, that's all that done. Back to our flight plan. Next step, to descend to 10,000 feet. I have to activate that manually, it's not like the 737. We've got about 10 miles to go before we descend. And all I'm going to do is put my altitude without pressing the button, or putting it towards me. 2,000. Click the thing there. Hundreds. 2.5. All I do is I push that in, which is up arrow, if you can get it in the mouth. There we go. And then we descend at this point. And we're rocking and rolling. A few things I want to do here. I'm going to go to sim settings. It never saves them. Alright, callouts. That's fine. We'll get a few more in there. Units is fine. Alright, this one. I want all this stuff on. I want the nav and go around. That's very handy. And there we go. QNH is still 1005. And we're going to start our descent soon, folks. And then we're ready to go. Back to the chat. Loving the Van Glees and Ian type tracks. The others, the singing ones, I think. Yeah. I've got to sort that out. Oh, let's not forget our descent. That's liable to happen. Okay, let's descend now. Push it in. Then we get the dot. Power's coming back. We're descending. A little bit of high in profile, that's fine. We didn't really slow down an awful lot. We're going to 2,500 feet. It's going to ask me to put on some brakes, more drag. Yeah, do it. Okay, let's put on some brakes here. Nice and slowly, so we'll scare the shit out of everybody. There we go. Let's switch off the cabin lights. Oh, sorry, folks. Sorry. Crazy there. Okay, so the brakes are on, or should I say the spoilers? I'm not going to take my hand off the spoiler switch. Now we're just about to get in profile here. Look, that's where we're back on profile, so I'll take the speed brakes off now. There we go. Oh no, I'm going to leave them on. Look, I'm getting too fast here now. I'm not. Because we are in idle. It should be descending. It should be gliding down, really. And all is good. 10,000 feet's the next job for us. 10,000 feet, we're going to have the 10,000 feet. On this one, I like to have passengers, lights, activate approach mode. Now, the question is, there's approach mode here. Well, in the phase is the correct terminology, I would say. Because look, if I got a performance here, it says activate approach phase. See, I keep saying approach mode, I'm sure that's wrong, but look, that's not. Let's not get the terminology wrong. Approach phase, because that's different to approach mode, isn't it? I'm presuming that's mode. So now we're good. So now I can take the brakes off, because we're getting slow now. If I keep the brakes on below that 240 knots, it's going to start adding power, and that's just a waste of fuel. So we're still in idle. Happy days. And now we're back on speed, profile, and profile. See the little green dot there? It says we're on profile. Now all is well. Once again, 19,000 feet. Let's look outside. Evening all, copy D. Intermittent watching tonight, this copy D. That's okay. That's okay. You know. I'm starting the recorder now. Let's make this a good landing. So now, as I fly, what we're going to do now, Clippy D's, I'm going to fly one day the Airbus, and then the next the 737, and Airbus 737, so on, until the A320 comes out. And let's see what confusion begins. There hasn't been much so far. Oh, I went looking for the icing, and I was looking up here, where it is roughly on the 737, and it's actually here. And the Airbus, that's the only thing I've noticed so far. So we're descending. All is good. It's going to be a long descent. It's going to be a long descent. Let's take my face off just for a moment. There you go. That's Belfast. Is that Belfast? That's Belfast there. Is we get too high? Ooh. I don't know. We're 16,000 feet. Oh no, we're okay. We've got to go past overhead the airfield, don't we? So we're going overhead and way past the airfield, and then it descends. I don't know why it does that. So we're going to go over the airfield here. I'm going to go all the way back 20 plus miles back to grip, turn around and back onto the ILS. So that is Belfast. Confirmation bias, folks. Be careful about that. It's Belfast. Fantastic. So it's going to be a good flight tonight. We're on for an hour already. So let's get ready for our approach a little bit more. 18,000 feet. And we'll put the passengers to bed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be making our approach shortly. We ask that you take your drinks to your seat and fasten your safety belt. We'll be offering more drinks shortly. Also, we would like to take this time to thank you all of our subscribers and members for supporting our endeavors. If you are not a subscriber on the Twitter or member on YouTube, please consider joining in order to secure our adventures far into the future. Thank you.
A very nice Irish accent there, isn't she? Very nice Irish accent, folks. It's great in Ireland now because look at right. I remember the days. Oh, you got. Oh my God, I used to hate it. Cabbage and ham. Oh God. Irish stew would come up from time to time. I didn't like that at all. I don't like war food. You know? In Europe they have war food still. Like that stuff. You know? And war food. But my point is, it's all the Europeans came over here. And the Indians and stuff. We've got all, and Italians and whatnot. We've got all the cool food now over. Oh, we've got all the cool food, folks. In Ireland. Getting a bit fast. Gotta put some brakes on. Ford asks me to do it. So we got all the cool food. It's quite cool, you know. I remember pizza, hearing about it when I was very young. What's that? I don't know what it was. I was a very fussy eater, and I saw that it was on the bread, and I was like, wow, this is great pizza at a delivery place. I was like, what is this? And then, folks, came along the best of the best. The best cooks on the planet, folks. Indian food. You know it. I know it. Producer Buttons knows it. We're slow enough now. Taking off the brakes. The brakes are off. Indian food happened, and then the rest followed. So our supermarkets aren't boring anymore. You know. So it's going to be a bit of an interesting turn here. It might disconnect. Probably. I should have added 2. Well, maybe. Let's see. It more than likely disconnect. It's not going to make that turn. If the autopilot does, it goes beep beep. No, I'm not doing it. So would I add another one in here? Nah. Do I have time? I got 5 miles to do it. Can I do it? Oh, I think it's 77 now. I don't have time. I might have time. Let's keep going anyway. I wanted 270. No, 090. 3 miles. Place it. Store it. Go back to flight plan. Can I do it in time? No. Too late. I made the waypoint, but I thought I'd just put grip 2 up here. No, it's probably too late. Never mind. Let's see, disconnect. It's going to start to turn now. That's what I wanted. Recap says, evening call, still grounded here. Oh, you're still grounded. Yeah, it's these updates would kill you, you know. It's going to disconnect now any minute now. It won't go further than 30 degrees, but we'll still make it. It'll be better than what it was, because we wouldn't have made it the way the computer set it up. And more than likely you've vectored all over the shop in these trips. I know coming into Dublin, coming into Dublin with the vectored way past the airport. I'm looking at the house going, why are we going to the house? There's the airport down here, I think. There it is. You see? So we will get on it. So we've got a little bit of a turn to go. So effectively this can happen. I'm going to turn all the way around here and then on it. So I did the right thing there. Oddly enough, which is great news. Well, it's not odd. I thought it would break. I thought it would break off the autopilot, but it hasn't. I'm going to activate approach mode now because I left it a little bit too late. Let's go to performance. Next. Oh, it's done it automatically. Okay, so it must do it automatically. Approach mode. Let's arm the approach mode. And we've actually. Sorry. Anyway, it's done. Switch from standard now. 1005 once. 1005 twice. It's going to beep at me now. Twice. Twice. Fourth. So approach is active. Now we've got plenty of time. Why aren't we getting the ILS frequency? Are we not in range? Are we not in range? Oh no, LS. I think it's 77. There's a second mistake there. 13.9 miles to go, we'll be fine. Coming down below the glide slope now, hopefully. Approach is armed. All is good. What's it flashing here for? ILS. I don't know why it's giving out about the ILS. I think we were too high there, but we 10 miles. It's not quite getting down. That's because I didn't hit approach mode, I bet you here. I don't know what the story is with that. See what's here? Our approach mode. I didn't arm it at the 10,000 feet. Lights are on. I didn't say what I was going to do there today. Come on. Arm the spoilers. Ah, what are you doing, mouse? Jesus, am I supposed to fly this thing? Auto brake. Set to medium. That's set. Come on, get down now. Get down now. Okay, we're descending. Well, it's captured. We've captured it. Okay, good. Let's just check our checks here. Flaps 1 now. Flaps 1. Come on, slow down. It's not slowing down. I'm going to do it manually. Push it in towards me. Right, come on. We'll go to 150 there for the moment.
$2,500.
Oh. Flaps 2. We're down. A bit early with the flaps there, I'll just put them back up.
100 above.
Gear down, now we start slowing down. Flaps 2. Landing, continue. We set our speed back to our approach. I'm putting it back to manage mode now. Push it in. Back in manage mode, the speed. Problem sorted. Flaps 3 now. And for the speed's the same. Flaps 3, it is 177 for full flaps. We're good. Full flaps now. Speed checks. Speed checks for flaps. What's that caution for? Brake lever retract. Grand. Okay. Happy to do that. We're all good. And let's then go manual, folks. Switching off the autopilot. See the way we're crabbing there? I'm looking my head straight forward. That's our crab. Disconnecting autopilot. It's my aircraft now. Oh, it won't do it. Great. Now I have to move my head. Go away. Come on. I don't want that. Why I want to oh, Jesus. Okay, let's get my face back here so you can see my shock and horror. Camera back on. There we go. Let's get rid of him. And we're good. Easy work. 3 miles to go. Less is more. So you're not doing anything. It's fine. You don't need to be doing this. You know. Autopilot's off. My airplane. It's a smooth day. The wind's coming from the right at 16 knots. You can see we're crabbing it in. A little bit to the right there. The speed's going to die now, so we're going to lose our crab. There we go. Gear is down. 3 greens. 4 flaps. And we're landing. 114 knots, that's what I asked for. Let's get back onto the centre line a little bit, keeping an eye on that 13 knot crosswind. It does over-exaggerate the crosswinds and flight sim when you touch down. Now, I have to say, one thing I seriously noticed with the 737, the PMDG, is that it's very great. It was great to land on a few crosswinds. I could keep it on the runway and everything.
500.
But this one, if it's over 10... What are you giving out about now? I have no time for that. That's probably giving out about the yoke or something. Not armed. Oh yeah, because I use them. Let's arm those. Use them just... I'm coming down low on purpose. You know that. Well, that doesn't make sense. We should be too high. Okay, it's not reading. I'm going visual. It's not reading correctly. Here we go. Hands on throttle for a reverse. What kind of landing will we have, folks?
50.
We'll
40,
do a
30,
right air landing.
Retard. 5.
There you go. No, a bit late. Reverse on. There we go. Wasn't so bad. 80 knots. 60 knots. Reverse is off. And looks like we take a right turn here, folks. Oh, take off the brakes, gripper sim. Take off the brakes. Stop. No, don't stop. I hate when it does that. You gotta be quick at the brakes, folks. That wasn't so bad. Wasn't such a bad touchdown. First flight of the week, folks. Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursdays, Fridays, 7 o'clock Irish UK time. Where's all the lights in Aldergrove? What's going on here? Should be lit up like a Christmas tree. I'm going to halt here now in a second. Oh, we have to cross the runway because I missed that turn. What a bummer. We've got to go all the way over here. Let's halt here. I'm going to cross the runway further on. Okay, let's clean up. Flaps are up. Disarm. Brakes are off. Get rid of the lights. Runway turn off lights on. Nose light to taxi. Strobe could go to auto. It's on auto. Yeah, that's it. And transponder. Take the TCAS off. And transponder. Standby. Sorry, standby. Oh, the TCAS. Standby the transponder. And let's move. So we got to cross over to get parking. Oh, there's one of the boys. Owl is with us, folks. Greetings, Owl, in the F-22. Sorry it's not showing up the F-22. Come on. Let's get the map out here and see where we are. Getting have a graph charts out here. Where am I? Over in this window here, folks, for the moment. Al, greetings. I think, are you following us? Where am I? Here we are. Oh! See the danger, not looking out, folks. No you don't. No you don't. Oh, we've got a bit of taxi to go in this case. Okay, I see what's happening. We've got a taxi to the top of runway 07 now, folks. Let's just see who's with us here. Well, I'll wait till the gate and I'll say hello to everybody. So there you go, folks. Butter landing suspended. Thank you, Brendan Beery. Tony C's with us. Just watched you land as I flew over the airport. Nice one. I love that. It's cool, isn't it? Feet wet. Greetings, feet wet. Hey ho. It says slick. Bring it home, Gripper. Thank you very much. Sweet wet. Feet wet. Nice name, by the way. Feet wet. Very nice. Oh, lots of taxi in here if you missed that turn on Aldergrove. Hey, what a short field landing in Aldergrove, folks, you know. You really do. I'm going to put up the brightness a little bit for you all because we're going to have to see it in the replay anyway. Because you won't see a thing there. We'll just put it to that golden air. Now you can see stuff and things. There's the airport over there. So we're going to cross runway 07 now. And then take a right all the way down to the terminal. So I wasn't thinking of that when I came in. That's something you'd want to know, isn't it? Now I could have easily stopped. You see, it's a tricky one. I could have stopped. I hate when it does that. I could have stopped early on, but we landed right after those points there. Do you know? You'd only be wasting time taxiing. So you'd want to turn off earlier. I'll declutter for the moment. No, I won't. I'm going to say hello to everybody because it takes a while for them to come in here. I'm going to hit this button here. There's Owl. Greetings, Owl. Welcome. There's Johnny C there. Could hop into the cockpit now, otherwise we'd go into the ditch. There's another van on the taxiway, which is, you know, why is there a bus on the runway? Why? Come on, folks. Come on. Who designed Aldergrove? Get the buses off the runways, will ya? There's another car. You know? Aldergrove is actually one of the better add-ons in Flight Sim because people move around and you're at the gate and all that kind of stuff. I do like that. So we're going to do the replay now. Blackjack62, greetings. Afternoon, how are you getting on? Now we're crossing runway 17 as well. Aldergrove's one of the better airports. There's Johnny C there. He's coming in approach now. I want to keep an eye on Johnny C now. So he just flew over the airport. Yeah, might hop out. I'm going to keep an eye on Johnny C now. He's 2,300 feet. So hopefully I won't forget. Something doesn't happen. Hopefully something doesn't happen to leading me to forget to watch Johnny C in his finals approach. You can all join us, folks, if you're new to watching us. You just join us on the North European server always. Sundays is our big stream, General Aviation. But during the week I fly the big jets. There's another Garda car, let's squash him. Do you know? I might get to the gate before Johnny C lands. It's at 2,000 feet now, plus change. And here's Aldergrove, folks. Get a parking space up here. Hopefully one of the gates, if you can. There's a gate there. I want to get up here though. Oh, we'll just get the steps. How about we just get the steps, folks? Where's Johnny C now? 1,800 feet. Come on, Grippersum, keep moving. Keep moving. We're going to park right outside the cafe shop here, folks. That's the road now. You don't want to do that. If you're wondering what the Cessna's doing, park there. They do park Cessna's in Aldergrove. I don't see any distinct yellow lines. I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm going to park here with this guy standing. That's what I like to see. Look, see all the people kind of moving slightly. See them? Let's leave it here. Let's put the park brake on. Let's put the flaps back down for the replay, and let's watch Johnny C come in. Speeding up the camera. He's at 1300 feet now, Johnny C. So yeah, so just join us on the North European server. There is a Discord, just look up Gripper Sim in Discord. There's no paywalls or anything like that. And join us for the madness, especially if you're learning. Japino says bus, Airbus, potato. Yeah, exactly. Says here he's on the citation. Now I don't know why it shows the lights like that. Maybe it's a jet I don't have. But he's on approach here. That's Johnny C, folks. You still with us, Pepin? Pepin 023? He's on the poppies. It'd be nice to have a follow button so you can watch somebody else without having to... See, I'm very carefully manipulating the Xbox controller here for all the views. Do you know? If you have any Xbox controller, an old one will do. You just plug it in and all the settings are done for you. It's great. You don't have to go reconfiguring them all the time. Well, my camera is actually a little bit too fast. Let's slow it down here a little bit to activate the window for that tower. Here comes. Here comes Johnny C, folks. Very hard to manipulate the camera, folks. Very hard. All the power's off, and what a beauty! What a beauty, Johnny C. That was very well done. Very smooth. Okay, let's have a look at our replay, or my replay. Okay, good. Flaps are back down for the replay, and let's get the replay out here. Stop the recording and replay. It's going to go a bit crazy here. Pause the replay and resume replay. It's going to take a while to load in. Now it's going to give out about speeds and all sorts of things because it doesn't record everything. Reset cam. Reset. Here we come. You should take this view first. I'm going to declutter. Oh, you'll do. I'm just going to get all the three wheels in there. Don't listen to the poppies. It's not quite configured yet. Actually, yeah, there we go. It was a long landing, I will admit that. I said I'd slam it down and it didn't quite slam down. De-straddle the centre line. There we go. That was quite soft. But again, you know, it was a very soft landing. Now, we have plenty of room to stop, right? But my issue being that I have to taxi all the way back. Whereas, I pause the replay. Let's go back a little bit here. So here we are at the screen height. I would like to have put the wheels down here. Okay, so put the wheels down there. Oh, there is no turn off. Oh, there is, yeah. There's a turn off there. There's a turn off there, but we missed that. Oh yeah, let me have a look here. Where's that bloody terminal building? Oh, it's up here. It's got a few runways here. So would I have? No, I wouldn't have got off either way. There would have been a long taxi, unless the active runway was 07 or 25. You know. So it's just the runway we had taken. So let's have a look at the side view, folks. And then we'll have a look at the passenger view. Resume replay. And I got the centre line. Boop. Typical Aer Lingus landing. Nice and soft. And let's have a look at the passenger view. Nope. Lots of buttons to press, folks. Lots of buttons to... Lots of flicking around. Resume replay. There we go. There we go. Passenger view, folks. Really nice. Spoilers. There's a car park. There's the terminal buildings itself. Very smooth. Look at the shadow. Look at that. Into the wind. Whoop. There you go, folks. There you go. Aer Lingus livery, Aldergrove, one of the better airports for the old store there. So I had no choice with the taxi. It was never going to happen. I was never going to stop a taxi right back because it's different. I haven't landed this runway yet in Aldergrove. It's always 07 and 245, isn't it? So that's new. So we had to taxi all the way back. We could have gone this way maybe. We had to go all the way down this way. All the way across over there. Happy days. So folks, thanks for sticking around. So Blackjack greetings, Japino. We have a Lethal Poison, ZZ, Lethal Poisons, greetings. Lethal Poison. Have you any EIKN airport sceneries from Microsoft Flight Simulator? Or are there any Echo Indy Kilo November airport sceneries from Microsoft Flight Simulator or that are any good? KN is knock, right? No, I went looking, actually. You might find them on flightsim.to. Lethal Poison. And first of all, welcome, Lethal Poison. Thanks for coming on and watching. Knock at Waterford as well. There's none on flightsim.to for Waterford. It's only Weston. There's a very good one for Newcastle, which is a GA airfield. The current Clink, he joins us on Sundays. He made a very good one for Newcastle, and he hasn't even finished it yet. He's even got the bumps in the grass. That's the detail he's gone to, and he's not finished that yet because of the SDKs in time, which is the most important one. But no, Knock, I couldn't see it. Japina says, how is the turbulence? More realistic now? Well, I think it will be because there was no real turbulence coming in anyway. There was no turbulence in the live weather. But yeah, I will notice it for sure, Japino, and thank you very much for telling us. Clappy D says, hey, wet feet, long time no see. Oh, you're talking to Japino or Lethal Poison, I think. So there you go, folks. Pepin, welcome, by the way. Who said hello? I don't know if you're still with us. I hope so. Oh, can we see who's no, we can't see who's no. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Blue Star Line's just come on as well. He says, well, is Dublin version 2 going to be free for Dublin V1 owners on my MK Studios? Am I actually making a freeware I'm actually making a freeware EIK, and which is pretty detailed. Oh, great! There you go. Blue Star is making a freeware for Knock Airport. Blue Star Line, brilliant. Keep me informed, will you? And I'll come into Knock and show it off for you. Yeah, just send me an email to reactionreviewcrew@gmail.com. It's do send us an email. So yeah, keep us informed, Blue Star, because I'll fly in there and I'll let people know. Now, the question is, the Dublin V2 going to be free for Dublin V1 owners? I don't think so. Actually, I went looking for Dublin, the old Dublin, and it's not in the store anymore, and I thought it's going to be imminent to have Dublin V2. So I don't know. I think I last read, which is a rumour, you're going to get discount. I would hope we get an upgrade. Do you know? But they took it off the store. They took Dublin Dublin off the store. It's gone. Now, it could be back. Could have been bug. I don't know. Will we hop out and have a look? I'll pop out and have a look before I go. Japino says, Blue Star Line, would I be able to have early access to that lad when it's ready enough? Cool. So do let us know, Blue Star Line, and I'll fly it. You know, come on to chat or send an email to reactionreviewcrew@gmail.com. I know it's not gripper@gmail.com because anyway, that's another story for another day. So like, go on and see. I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna head out here and then we'll go, right? So I'm gonna head out here to the main menu. And we'll see, is Dublin gone still, or is it just my imagination? It wasn't my imagination because it was gone. So have a look at this. You see, you got to think of it this way. Why is it gone off the store entirely? You know, Dublin's gone. It's still gone now. I have a theory, because if taking it off the store, you're not going to get an upgrade, are you? But they have to get paid for the labour, don't they? Do you know? So I think it might be the discount. So let's have a look at Dublin here. Now that's the one I paid for. So if I go to the store, right? Now I could be talking nonsense. Let's find out. Dublin, Cork. No, it's gone. See, Dublin's gone from the store. So you can't buy a Dublin version 1 now. Cork is also very good, by the way. Blue Star Line says the fact that they took V1 off the store should mean the V1 owners get a new one for free. Yes, I will try to release a version of EICK and soon of NOC. Just trying to delete some random auto gen buildings. Great. Well, we look forward to that, Blue Star Line. Let us know and we'll do a plug for you, know. But yeah, it's gone. Now, if I put owned only, it's going to be something like that. Show all. Not owned only. No, I don't own it anymore. So hang on a minute, right? Hang on. Here's my thing, right? They've taken off. We paid, all of those then who paid for Dublin. It's gone for the stores. That means I can't re-download it again. Right? So what the hell? So it should be for free. So let's say I flatten down my flight sim and build it up again. It won't download the Dublin that I paid for Dublin version 1. So you see where I'm going with that? So I don't know. I'll not be happy if they just take stuff off and replace it with the same airport with an extra fee in it. I'll not accept that. Do you know? What do you guys think? If you're watching this, let me know in the comments. There you go. I won't keep you any longer. Clappy D says it's been gone for a few weeks now. It has, Clappy D. It's been gone for quite some weeks. As I checked this out with Current Click, and I forgot to mention it actually. So if they're seriously going to take it off the store after me paying for it, and then say, "Oh yeah, it's another whatever amount of money to buy Dublin again," I'll not be happy. I'll not be happy. You know it. I know it. I won't tell nothing back. I'll even go on to YouTube and make a video on it. They do that, you know. I'm hoping that they'll probably give a discount, and I don't mind the discount because it's got to get paid for the labour, don't they? It's probably going to look very good. I'm hoping. I'm assuming that anyway. So if they give us a discount, I'd be happy. But if they ask for the full price, seeing as I paid for it already, I'll not be happy. Let's put it that way. Blue Star Line says if they have taken our ownership away from it, we defo have to get the new one for free. Yeah, probably. I'm sure they'll do something. That's just me jumping to conclusions, folks. So, folks, do you know what? We'll talk about this again tomorrow, shall we? We'll pick this up again tomorrow at 7 o'clock Irish UK time. I'll be back on now in the 737 tomorrow, 7 o'clock Irish UK time. And we'll see you then, folks. Thank you all for watching. And thank you all the subscribers and members and super chatters and all that kind of stuff. And thank you all for watching. So folks, what I'll do is I'll leave you to it's been a busy day for me until tomorrow, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow or definitely Sunday. Ciao ciao folks, see you soon.